name is Emma Mansfield, and I'm the manager of the Learning and Development Department. Cornwall Care has been in existence since about 1996. It's a charity. It's Cornwall's largest provider in terms of care, and my role specifically consists of supporting the Learning and Development team, and their function really is to support the staff who support the clients. There's a lot of supports in there, isn't there? But that is in essence what we do. We help people to understand what their job roles are, to understand the needs of the clients, and we provide training to enable them to look after those needs and help people to manage their own needs and own difficulties and complexities. And my job is really to oversee that team of people who look after the people that look after the clients. But I had no particular skill set when I joined. I was a horribly failed actress, and so it was a job. But I just needed to. Domestic was a job. I just needed to do it. What made me decide that I could probably do more and probably have an impact was just recognising the human connection and the interactions that happened between the residents and the staff. And hearing their stories, recognising that actually they might be significantly progressed into their dementia, or they might be at the end of life, but they've fought in wars, they've swum channels, they've served the Queen, they've done, they've abseiled off buildings, they've done things that actually I would never dream in a month of Sundays of being brave enough to do. But all of a sudden they were so much more than a condition, which is actually, probably where I started, if I'm being really honest, is, I looked at, well, what's wrong with this person? And all of a sudden, what their diagnosis was became irrelevant. What became important was who they were as an individual. All of my qualifications have been gained with Cornwall Care, who thought it was worth investing in me. I hope I haven't let them down over the years. I hope that was worth investing. But that's how that was my routine, was really to be a carer. And I guess what kept me there were several things, but I think one of the things that sticks in my mind was a lady called Laura, who, on a day that I had split up with a boyfriend, and with this robust set of parents who told me just get into work and do your job, plenty more fish in the sea, I got into work and went to provide Laura the care that I did most mornings. And I would swear to you today that there was nothing different with my practice or how I conducted myself or how I was with her, but there obviously was. There was obviously something that Laura had picked up on, because I got through the door, said good morning, did all the usual, saying hello and, how was she today and had she slept well and all the rest of it. And she got up, she was sitting on the edge of her bed, and she got up and she walked over to me and she looked at me and she stood square onto me and she put her hands on my face, cupped my face, and just stared at me and just stared at me and just stared at me and just stared at me. And I sobbed on that lady's shoulders because of my worthless boyfriend that had broken up with me. And I most definitely needed her more than she ever needed me that day. And she looked after me. The care I provided was inconsequential compared to the care that Laura provided me in that moment in time. So I think that was the moment that I realised, A, these residents have as much to give back as I can give to them, and B, this is definitely where I need to be. This is definitely the job for me.